I bet in that list of things you want to change about your morning commute is these traffic lights. I'm sure they're in the top 5. Well, thanks to a new piece of software that'll be appearing in BMWs, now you know when lights are going to change and whether you can make the light. The first traffic light was put into place in 1868, well over 100 years ago, and they've been the frustration of every driver ever since. But now BMW, along with a company called Connected Signals, have launched an app that can help you save fuel, be safer, and reduce stress at red lights. BMW will be integrating the app with all its latest vehicles, and they explained how it works.
So what we can do with this application is we get live traffic light information displayed on our center display. We see that the upcoming traffic light is going to be red for 6 more seconds, and the red arrow indicates that we will have to slow down and we cannot continue driving in the current speed.
As you come up to a light, the application shows the light's color, and through audio and video this new app shows you the time remaining on a red light, or if the light is green, the app will add in a colored arrow that tells you if you can make the light safely. Through testing and research, both BMW and the company that came up with the idea, Connected Signals, found it saves on gas.
BMW is reporting about 10% improvements in fuel efficiency.
The app, which is called Enlighten, also makes driving safer.
We actually can see people slowing down, so when there's a green light in front of them that they know they're going to make, we've actually watched them speed less.
And the cherry on the cake is that the app makes drivers considerably more relaxed while driving in areas with lots of traffic signals. The best news is the app is not only in BMW cars, but anyone with a smartphone can download it. It works on both Apple and Android devices. The bad news is because cities have to give Enlighten the access to their traffic light computer, it's only available in limited areas right now. But they assure us many more cities in America, Canada, Mexico, and even Europe are coming on board.
I did look down a lot of the times to see how long I would be at this light, and it also kind of gave me a time to be like, oh, well, I can look in the mirror during this time because I only have 15 seconds.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
I need it at any cost.
Well, the quickest way to get from point A to point B is typically in a straight line, but a Eugene man with a new free app for your iPhone is proving that's not always the case. In tonight's Going Green, avoiding the red. We put the app to the test and show you how it can save you time, money, and gas when driving in Eugene.
For this new app and to prove its effectiveness, we have a route, a starting destination, ending destination, and 3 points in between. 13.2 miles if you're relying on Google Maps, which I am. Matt Ginsburg will go with his own new app.
What we've done is we've made a deal with the city of Eugene. They tell us what the traffic lights are doing, so we use that to compute the routes. And the plan is to route you from wherever you are to wherever you're going, finding a route that doesn't hit red lights.
Oh, and we do have to abide by all speed limits and laws.
First light that is going to be an issue for me is Franklin and Onyx.
Back inside a grid to chart our progress. I'm in the red, stuck at Franklin and Agate. Ginsburg in green is already cruising south on Patterson, nearing the first checkpoint 3.6 miles away at Crest Drive in Loma Linda. In fact, he's headed for checkpoint C and reaches Britannia Place as I'm just reaching Crest Drive in Loma Linda. To keep things simple, he reaches a third destination 1.8 miles away at Arthur Street and 16th, stretching his lead. He heads for home and arrives as I fall further and further behind. 13.2 miles, estimated time of 39 minutes. It took me 47, Ginsburg 36. Stuck at just 2 lights, he saved time.
The traffic light stuff is sort of the carrot that we can give people and say, look, use the app. The best thing is it takes the stress out of driving. You know how long the lights are going to be red, and that makes it easier to interact with the signals. As we approach the light, the device knows we're approaching a red light, and as soon as we stop, it tells us how long the light's going to be red. 5 seconds before it changes, it sounds a tone to tell you to focus on driving. Connecting cars to traffic lights is nothing but positive. We save gas,
We make people safer, and we take the stress out of driving. And light. See the light. So what I'm going to show you is an integration with BMW where we put on the navigation screen in the car information about what the next light is doing, what color it is, whether you're going to make or miss it, if it's red, how long it's going to be red, if it's green, how long it's going to be green. And again, the display has been designed to make sure that it sort of makes it easy for you to drive in a relaxed and graceful way. So there's the next light. It's green. It's going to be green for 21 more seconds, but I'm going to miss it. So this red arrow down here means that the light is going to change before I get there. And the nice thing is I am no longer tempted to speed up trying to get to that light before it changes color. I know I'm not going to make it, so I'm just going to come cruise along. I'm not going to be upset. It doesn't bother me that it turned yellow. I knew it was going to turn yellow. So by doing that, I've saved gas because I've avoided the acceleration-deceleration cycle that I might have done. I have become safer because I never sped trying to get to this light before it changed. And I've de-stressed myself. Instead of this stressful situation where the light was, it was green and am I going to get there and I'm going to go fast and oh, I missed it anyway. Instead of that, I was just never going to make that light. And I knew it, and it was just fine. It's going to be a red light. Now I knew how long it was going to be red. 45 seconds is a long light for Portland. 5 seconds before it changes, I get a little chime. And the deal there is when, especially for a 45-second light, which is a long time, for a 45-second light, I may have decided to do something else. I may have spoken to my passenger. I may have tuned the radio. I may have tried to figure out why my kids in the back seat are fighting. And the chime tells me, okay, whatever you're doing, cut it out. You've got to start driving again, so it's time to refocus.